Grassroots Gazette, from the ground up, where football lives and breathes. Join us as we explore the heart of the game. This is Grassroots Gazette, from the ground up.
Lovers. Today we have the privilege of chatting with JOANA, a multifaceted individual who shines both on the football field as a player and off the pitch as a coach and personal trainer. With her expertise, determination and unwavering passion for the game, JOANA has forged a remarkable journey within grassroots football. Join us as we delve into her experiences, her challenges and also the victories that she's achieved in the world of football. Welcome, JOANA.
Hello, how are you?
How you doing?
I am good, are you?
I'm good. Oh, that the connection is nice and strong. Let's get this one. All right, we're going to start with personal questions. So first up, full name, nickname, and any socials you want to share with us?
Full name, JOANA FREITAS. Nickname is Jo or Jojo. And then my social is JOANA Fitness. JOANA Fitness PT, yeah.
Lovely. How old are you?
I am 27.
27. Where are you from?
I am from Portugal and I live in London.
And she lives in London. Okay, let's get right into this. So, who do you currently play / coach for and where are they based?
I coach South London Laces and we are based in Butchers Park. So we train in Butchers Park and we play in Clapham Common.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Who or what motivated you to start playing / coaching football?
Oh, actually my injury.
Aha.
To coach, it was definitely my injury.
Definitely your injury. What about playing football itself? Any motivation?
One of my uncles when I was little.
Nice.
I started with him.
Cool. What did he start? You start watching it with him or playing with him?
Both. Just playing in my grandma's house. That's how I started kicking the ball.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Did you have to train to become a football coach or was your PT qualifications enough to put you over?
No, I needed to do my level 1 coaching first. Yeah.
Okay. Where did you do that?
Online.
Oh, online. Nice.
Yeah. And then there's these face-to-face workshops every month as well. It's just keep up to date and things like that. Yeah.
Lovely. Is that with a certain company or?
The FA.
Pardon? Sorry.
FA.
Yeah. Lovely. Excellent. All right. Which club do you dream of coaching for and do you support them?
Oh, Benfica. Come on. It has to be Benfica.
Yeah, it has to be Benfica.
That's number 1.
All right. Next question. As a coach, do you have any pre-game rituals or superstitions? Both as a player or coach. Do you have any?
It's very different when I coach and when I play, to be honest. The only common thing, I would say music. I always put my headphones on in my journey there. But coaching, I have to be a little bit more prepared, like line up, strategies and all that stuff first. So I go through that the day before and then all of it in detail. And then the next day, I don't look at it at all until I go and for the game. So then while I go for the game, I put my headphones on just to relax a little bit.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Next question. This one's a bit long, so let me get it out. How important is relationships with your players and other coaches to have a successful team? I asked this question because there's been a known beef between Andy Cole and Teddy Sheringham. Yet on the grass, they worked together perfectly. But once off the grass, they didn't talk at all. So do you think that it's important to have that to be successful? Or do you think as long as you're willing to work on the grass, you don't care if they're friends outside?
I think there's a 50-50 thing. I think that all depends on the level, personally. If it's like a more high level, then I don't think that's important. Okay. However, in grassroots, I think it's the key point to it. Because if I don't get along with my players and if my players don't get along with me in grassroots, you're done. It doesn't work because then, especially if the players don't feel comfortable talking with me, then what am I doing that really for them in a way? So
I hear that. Yeah, definitely. Okay. How do you manage a balance between player coaching life and personal life?
I mean, because I stopped playing actually to start coaching.
Okay.
Yeah. But that was my decision really. Because it was something new I was like, I want to focus on it 100% because it's a big responsibility as well. So it was like, let me focus on this 100%, and then maybe next season I'll go back to playing and coaching. But we'll see, because I am loving coaching.
Okay.
So
cool.
maybe a little bit loving more than playing as well. So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Right off. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Next one we got is, what is your favorite drill to coach? Because I've got a lot of player and coach questions.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you,
of course,
so, you know.
makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
what is your favorite drill to coach, and what is your favorite drill to do as a player?
My favorite drill to do as a player is shooting.
Okay.
I love shooting, aiming for the corners as a midfielder as well, you know.
Nice.
As a coach, I like doing two types of drills. So I like to do like skill-based drills, to like focus on a specific skill, like the passing drill or shooting too. And then I like to make a team bonding stuff as well.
Okay.
Nice. I really like those.
Cool. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like the karaoke stuff.
Yeah.
I see it. All right, cool. Next one. Which do you believe is better? A coach that has a niche or an all-round coach? And which would you put on your head? An all-rounder, or you have a niche?
I think all-round, because you've got different players. It's like 30 people. All of them are different. So you need to have the skills of overall, if that makes sense, because you need to know how to speak to the whole group as one, but then also individually.
Cool. So if you was to get, let's say, that job at Benfica, would you want to be the all-round coach, or free kick specialist, defense, midfield coach?
Oh, okay. No, I prefer the whole one. Yeah. Because that's like, I think that's where the fun is. If I'm honest. So it's like all that kind of tactic stuff as well.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Lovely. All right. What do you think makes a good coach?
I think it depends. I go back to what I said. I think is the relationship with the team.
Like management.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah. For me personally, that's my number one. If someone asks, it's like the relationship between us as a team and them as teammates as well.
Cool. All right. Last question in this section is, how did your teammates feel about a player changing to become coach? Like, once you was part of the group, now you're in charge of the group.
I'm actually in charge of a team that they were all new to the club.
Oh, okay.
So to be honest, that really helped, because there's not that mix of like friendship and things like that. So personally, because I didn't know the people before I started coaching, it made it a little bit easier.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I thought you had come out of the team and then started coaching it. So,
however, I do still. My team plays against another of my team, so there's two teams of us that we are in the same league.
Okay.
And the other team that my team plays against is the team I used to play in, basically.
Okay. I don't want more questions about the South London Laces anyway, so you can tell me more about that. Okay. All right. So next up, we got a little game. It's called Winner Stays On. So it's basically about the top 30. I just did the top 30. Top 30 goal scorers in the Premier League. So what I'm going to do is start from the top and then work our way down.
Okay.
It's going to be 1 versus 1 to see who you feel is the top goal scorer, not top striker, top goal scorer. We'll be right back.
It's down to a T, minus the milk and 2 sugars, easy. You can see it's a good.
All right, did this jump back to where it was? No, it didn't. All right, let's get to number 30.
Let's hope I know all 30 names as well.
Yeah, let's hope. All right, so number 30 is Paul Scholes versus Peter Crouch.
I don't know the other ones, so because I am very bad with names, but I'm good with faces. But I'm going to say Peter Crouch. Remember him.
All right, cool. Peter Crouch versus Ryan Giggs.
Oh, Ryan Giggs. Go on.
Ryan Giggs versus Emil Heskey.
Ryan Giggs.
Ryan Giggs versus Sadio Mane.
Ryan Giggs.
Ryan Giggs versus Dion Dublin.
Ryan Giggs.
Ryan Giggs versus Ian Wright.
Oh,
Ooh.
I have to say Ian. Yeah, I have to
Ian.
say Ian on that one.
All right. Ian Wright versus Son.
Oh, I swear they're very different.
Yeah.
They're very different. But I'll stick with Ian, to be honest.
Okay. Ian Wright versus Steven Gerrard.
Ooh, you picked some good ones. I mean, I'm gonna say Steven Gerrard because I grew up watching him play.
Watching him more. All right, cool. Steven Gerrard versus Raheem Sterling.
Oh, come on. Come on. These are hard. I do like Sterling, so I'm gonna say Sterling, yeah.
Sterling versus Lukaku.
Sterling.
Sterling versus Dwight York.
Sterling.
Sterling versus Anelka.
Oh, Anelka, 100%. No, 100%.
Anelka versus Robbie Keane.
Anelka.
Anelka versus Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Anelka.
Ooh, Anelka versus Jamie Vardy.
Stay with Anelka.
Anelka versus RVP. Ram Percy.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, those are two I watched him play growing up. Because you put like back in the days when I was growing up playing, like, oh my god, Van Persie, oh, Anelka. Oh man, that's a hard one. I'll stick with Anelka though.
All right, Anelka versus Teddy Sheringham.
Anelka.
Anelka versus Les Ferdinand.
Oh, Ferdinand.
Ooh, nice. Les Ferdinand versus Michael Owen.
Ferdinand.
Les Ferdinand versus Mohamed Salah.
Oh, Salah, come on.
Here we go now. It's the last 10. So Mohamed Salah versus Jermaine Defoe.
I'll keep Salah.
Salah versus Robbie Fowler.
Stay with Salah.
Salah versus Henry.
Salah.
Salah versus Frank Lampard.
Oh, Lampard, come on. Lampard's one of my favourite players. Forget that. It's Lampard. Lampard or Terry. Always. I would always keep that duo.
Lampard versus Aguero.
Ooh. I'll still keep Lampard though.
Okay. Lampard versus Andy Cole.
I'll stay with Lampard.
Lampard versus Wayne Rooney.
Oh, Lampard.
Lampard versus Harry Kane.
Lampard.
Lampard versus Alan Shearer.
I'll stay with Lampard.
She stays in Lampard. Lampard makes it to the top. Lovely. All right.
Had to be a Chelsea one. Come on.
I knew you was going to go. Excellent. All right. Next up, we're going to go to the Your Experience blocks. We'll be right back.
World where passion meets the pitch. This is Grassroots Gazette. From the ground up, uncovering football's true spirit.
Okay, so this one here is about your experiences. As a female coach, have you coached men before? If yes, is there any difference between coaching men and women, do you find?
In football, I've never coached men.
Okay, in football, so you haven't.
PT, yes.
Just by looking, observing, do you think that there's any difference?
I've observed in terms of games, but I haven't really observed like specifically going to watch a team for coach purposes.
Right, yeah.
I've done it with PT, but not coaching at all.
Okay, cool. Next question is, tell me about your first coaching session with the South London Laces. Like, how did it go?
I was shitting myself, I can't lie. I was shitting myself. I was like, because it was something completely new. And I'm quite good at hiding when I'm like nervous.
Right.
So
nice, good on you.
Yeah, I remember it so well, and I've actually mentioned it to a few players. The first session, like, I was trying to get people to talk because they were new to the team and the club, so they didn't know anyone. So I was just trying to get them to talk and like, how's everyone? And it pitch silent. I was like, okay, this is gonna go well. Yeah, so I was really nervous. I don't think it seemed like it, but I was super nervous.
So you held it well, but inside, like, I know that feeling. And
then I'm very critical of myself as well. So yeah.
Cool. All right, then. So since you just said that, out of 10, what would you be your rating for your first session? Would you give yourself out of 10?
I'll put a 5. I'll put a half because it was new but I still manage it well. So I'll put it like that.
Excellent. All right. Next question is, tell me about your best day so far coaching at grassroots football level.
I think it's the first win we got. Like how the team was together. Like it's like we had been playing really well until then, but I think that game, like that first 3 points, really like boosted the as a new team as well. Like it boosted the confidence really within them. So I would say the first win.
Lovely. All right. Could you tell me about your worst day so far? Actually, no, your worst day playing.
Worst day playing. I mean, I do have a worst day coaching as well.
Okay.
So
give us both of those.
As a player, I mean, for me, it's quite tricky because I grew up with quite a few injuries and all that stuff. So it's always been on and off the field. So not having that consistency, I think that was like, so I wouldn't say just a one specific thing, but being like on and off the pitch for years, it's always like, can I play? Can I not play? Can I recover it? Can I not? So I would say that, 100%.
So that's as a player. What about coach? Worst day as a coach so
Coaching,
far?
It was one of the games when one of my players got injured within the game, and she came out the pitch crying.
Oh, do you know what the injury was?
Yes, it was her ankle.
And it was an ACL thing.
No, it was like she twisted the ankle.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, it was worse because of the pitch, because of the ref, because of the other team, because of the other coach. So it was quite a build-up of things.
Everything was,
So I would say that was probably the worst day.
Is she better now?
She's recovering. Yeah, she can't play still.
Okay, but she's recovering.
Yeah,
that's good. All right, next question. In your view, are there any misconceptions about being a player coach, i.e. always picking themselves?
I mean, I can't pick myself because I'm picking the team. So, but I get the question. I get it. I mean, I get it, but I really don't have an answer for that one because it's like, for example, like me, I get that with like coaching or playing.
Yeah.
But the whole point of being a coach is so that you're not really meant to play with that team, if that makes sense. You're meant to be helping them.
Yeah.
Like develop them as a team. Because in my opinion, I'm a coach, but it's not about my coaching. It's about the players. I'm just their head, basically, like to do things. But the whole thing, it's on them, really, because they are the ones running and all that stuff, not me. So, and it's about them enjoying it, really, and like having fun and like improving. So like towards the end of the season, like what can I do now, which I couldn't do before, especially because I've got a few players that I've never played before. So it's like seeing that development, and it's one of the best things as well, I would say.
Nice. Okay, next question, a little heavy. Sexism. Have you had to deal with any sexism as a player or coach? If so, can you tell us about it and how it got resolved or how you dealt with it to the best that you could?
As a coach, I haven't, because it's a women's team, and and the male coaches we have, they're super cool. So in terms of coaching, not really. But in terms of a player, 100% I have. Yeah. Growing up a lot, like the normal things that kids today and girls still face, actually, like in school, the boys never passing to me, or like making silly comments and things like that. To be honest, it never really affected me. It actually just gave me more courage to actually just play.
Keep going, to keep
pushing.
Because
in my head, it's like, I don't care if you're a girl or boy, whatever. So it's like, it's just a ball. So it's like, and also when I was better than the boys, it would be like, oh my God. So it's like, it always gave me more courage to prove them wrong.
Cool. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. That's a good mindset there. All right. Next question. What is the best advice that you've received as a player or as a coach? Best advice that you've been given. Sorry.
Oh, as a player and as a coach. Oh, I don't know actually. Never thought of that.
So no one's ever given you. You've not been given any tips, coach wise. No one said like always.
No. We do like so.
Always be shouting or something.
I mean, actually, that is actually one thing everyone always says to me, for me to project my voice a little bit more.
Okay.
Because my voice range is quite low.
Is that as in during a game or sessions?
In general,
like okay. In general,
when I'm speaking or when I want to call people in, like in general, it's just my voice, you know. So I tend to use the whistle, like if I want people to come in, like people come in. It's easier than just me like projecting my voice. So yeah, as a coach, definitely my voice. I have to, increase the range on that.
Let everyone hear you. Yeah, no, I hear that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Question number 8. Your very own Gianluca Vialli was the last player coach in the Premier League. If not him, where did you get your motivation? Where do you get your motivation for your job today?
Oh, I just love football, really. Like, I've always loved football. Anyone that knows me, that saw me growing up as well, knows that when there's JOANA, there's football. So it's like, if it's playing, if it's coaching, or if it's sport fitness or whatever it is, I'm always trying to do something related to football. I just love the game, really. It's like, simple, yeah. I will always try and do something related to football because I just love football, really. It's like, it's just there. Good days, bad days, it's always there.
Yeah, lovely. I like that. All right. What is your favorite way to relax after a game?
I mean, we usually go to the pub, so.
Cool. Straight to the pub, have a little sip. All right, here's one. If you could follow the path of any coach in the world, whose path would you follow?
Mourinho. Yeah, I love Mourinho.
Nice. Not many people would be like, oh, Pep. Everyone's Pep.
No, Mourinho, 100%. Mourinho. Because I liked his journey, like when he started in Porto.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a Porto fan, 100% I'm not.
I know. But you like the build from small club.
Yes, because the rejections he's got and how he dealt with them as well.
Yeah.
So
he even came from being assistant in it to Bobby Robson and all that. Yeah.
What I really like about him is his mentality. I really, really like that when it comes to coaching wise. So I would say definitely Mourinho.
Yeah, I agree. Only time I didn't like it is when he aimed it at Arsenal. But you can't hate that. Yeah, me. All right. Last one in this. So with the 3 hats that you wear, no longer player, but player, coach, personal trainer. If tomorrow all the top people in those industries gave you a call, which path would you lean into more, do you think? So like Arnold Schwarzenegger calls you, Pep Guardiola calls you, and I don't know who the best player, Cristiano Ronaldo calls you.
So basically so if I had the best in terms of the fitness, the personal training, all that.
They all want you and they're like, come join us now.
I would say coaching. I wouldn't say playing, mainly because of my age. Okay. In a way, it's too late, really, to play. So playing is no. Fitness, I love fitness, but if I can relate that to football, it's like the cherry on top of the cake. But then coaching is literally something that just came up with another injury I had, and it's just I'm loving it more than I would expect, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I would definitely go for coaching.
It's sadly, I hate to say it, but it's the injury was the blessing to get you to the path.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. It was.
It's a bit of light in the dark type.
Yeah. It's wake up,
Yeah, it's this is what you're supposed to do.
So I would definitely say coaching.
Right, cool.
It can be kids, it can be adults, it can be men, women.
Okay, so anyone. Lovely. I like that. Yeah, cool. All right, next up we got another game. We're gonna play Would You Rather. We shall be back.
To the beating heart of the game. Join us on Grassroots Gazette, from the ground up, where football thrives.
Okay, so here we go. Got 16 of these. If you want to explain yourself, you can. If not, we just keep it moving. So first one, Emma Hayes Emma Hayes or Roger Smith?
Emma Hayes.
Emma Hayes. Benfica's ground or Chelsea's ground?
Benfica.
Benfica. Chelsea's first title win, Premier League title win in 2005 versus the first Champions win in 2012. So Champions League first one or Premier League first one?
Champions League.
Champions
League, come on.
Original R9 or CR7?
CR7, come on.
CR7.
CR7. Everyone knows I love CR7. Not just because he's from Portugal, to be honest. Most people think it's because of that, but it's not. What I love about football is the story behind people's lives. Yeah, and Ronaldo's story is incredible, in my opinion. Like his life story, his journey, everything. That's why I say him.
Okay, cool. Nice answer. I like that one. All right. Academy football or grassroots?
Oh, grassroots. That's where it all starts. Come on.
That's where it all starts. Here's one for you. Coach at Benfica for free or become a head coach icon at grassroots level?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's the hardest question you've asked. Because I love grassroots and the element of it, but Benfica is always Benfica. You know what I mean?
That's the heart,
but in terms of like reward-wise, I'll probably say grassroots.
Grassroots. Lovely. Okay, next up. Keep VAR, or get rid?
I think it's just a waste of time. It's like, it's just like that's why you've got the referees there. It's like, I agree for the sense of helping the ref, like with the mic and all that stuff, like them viewing and then they communicate it to the ref, be like, oh, this is what it is. And that's it, because at the end of the day, he's the one with the final say. And you're just wasting time going to watch the screen and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, if the people behind it say it's a foul or is whatever it is, done.
Okay. Cool. Little championship mindset there. I like that though. But yeah, I'm kind of both sides. It depends. It's like, I want the right result.
Yeah.
But I don't want the faffing around. It's
game.
Very hard.
It kills the vibe in what I think it just kills like the flow of the game.
Yeah.
Maybe like as a player and coach, it just kills the flow of it.
Yeah.
It's like he blows the whistle, it's a foul or not, it takes 2 seconds. But him going and checking and all that stuff, it's just, and like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, it wasn't there.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Just took it.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Chelsea win the title and Tottenham win the Champions League, or both win nothing.
Let them win one,
Let them win something. Get me.
Son deserves a trophy. Come on. He deserves something. Come on.
All right. Next one. Zola or Drogba?
Drogba. I love Drogba.
Easy one. All right. Get praised by players or other coaches?
Players.
Nice. Okay. Be an all-round coach or specialize in one area? I asked you this already, but
yeah.
All-round, yeah?
All-round, yeah.
Okay. World Cup final or Champions League final?
World Cup. All the way.
World Cup final. Portugal.
Yes, oh my God. I'll go crazy.
For a coaching job tomorrow, get a call from Pep or get a call from Southgate?
Oh. I'll probably say Pep.
Go up there, City. Yeah. So, what is it? Is it a club country thing, or are you talking about the guys? What's making you pick that?
I'll say Pep because I think he's not as similar to Mourinho, but I like his mindset as well as a coach, and also like what he's done, not in only one club, he's done it in more than one club.
Yeah.
So that means he can do it not just because he's got a particular type of players, and he won just because he had those players available.
Yeah.
But with what he has, he makes it work. Thanks. And that's what I like.
Nice. All right, 2 more to go. Would you rather be an average coach with a good reputation,
repetition,
or an elite coach with rumors of cheating?
Oh, the first one, come on, cheating for me is like, no way, no.
No way, no. All right, last one. Sunday morning on the sidelines coaching the team, or Sunday morning in the gym, 1-to-1 session?
Oh, Sunday morning in the park coaching, come on.
Sunday morning coaching, lovely. All right. Okay, next up, what's the next set of questions? Okay, next one is just random football questions, so we're going to get into that.
Dreams, every moment is a victory. Welcome to Grassroots Gazette, from the ground up, where football's journey begins.
Okay, here we go. So, number one question: how do you feel about players who dislike or don't do much in training, yet come game time, they're excellent? Do you feel that makes your job like a little frustrating?
I mean, for me personally, as a coach, it doesn't, because I know what to expect from that player.
Okay.
I just don't find it fair for the other players.
That's right.
So if someone is always coming every single week out to training, and they're always trying hard, and then someone just comes just for the game, it's like, it's not fair.
Yeah.
So as a coach, if you actually balance it out, it doesn't really change things. But in terms of the player, it's like, it's not balanced within the team. Right.
It's like would you say it's like a discipline thing? I think the player that I'm thinking of that I've heard it about is Havertz.
Yeah.
Like I've heard that he used to hate training, but come Saturday,
yeah, he's there.
Clean up. And I'm like, and I think of that like, I'm not sure if Eric Cantona was the same, but it's like he could do almost what he wanted type thing.
Yeah.
And even Sir Alex wouldn't say nothing. Like, let him do it. The rest of you lot toe the line.
Yeah, but then the thing with that is like using each player's different skills.
Yeah.
You know, because like someone can be really good and, during the games, but then also we can try and bring that skill for the team and try and combine it so there's a balance. And then like a different player, it's maybe better in another skill. So it's like trying to find that balance, I would say.
Okay, cool. Lovely. Next question, from your viewpoint, how bad is it really for referees at grassroots level?
I mean, don't get me starting on that. Come on. I mean, what I don't like and what I see mainly in the women's game is that a lot of referees are there just for the money.
Okay.
In my opinion, because they do get paid for it. So it's like, if you're getting paid for it, you actually have to do your best.
That's right.
In my opinion. So it's like, and also when I think of a referee, especially in grassroots, it is just one person. Yes. So he doesn't have like any help really. But he's the one that has to maintain the health and safety of the players, because the players are not professional. So he has I think the referee, they have to be a little bit more firm when they deciding things or when they don't decide things. But I think they have to be more interested in the game and not just go there for the money. That's what I feel about my ref, to be honest, the one we always get. So
is there you always get a particular one, do you?
It's the same one every week.
Oh my day. So really and truly, the referee is the only professional on the field. So you're right. I agree with you. Yeah, you're right. Definitely. All right, next question is a little related. Should the ref get respect automatically, or should the ref earn respect from the coaches?
I mean, if he's not doing the right job, and I'm speaking about the ref I always have.
Yeah.
So it's like, personally, he has to earn it because he hasn't proven otherwise, really. So it's like, especially if it's always the same ref, it's like you get quite a vibe and you can see, okay, this person is good, this person is not as good, or he's good at this and not that. Like, no one's perfect. I completely get that. And it is okay for a ref to make a mistake. I'm fine with that. But what I don't agree is the lack of caring, really.
Right.
When it comes to that, then no. It's like, because you're there to make people have fun. It's a weekend. It's grassroots. People don't go there to get injured. People go there to fitness, have fun, be with friends, like stress out, all that stuff. And he's the one that has to maintain that. So if he's not doing it, if he's just there not even doing the proper signs and all that stuff, it's like, are you there just for the paycheck, really?
Yeah, you just here to Just here for a quick 90 minutes, in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's frustrating. I would not like that at all. All right, next up is, who do you believe has the hardest job in football? Players, officials, managers, or coaches like yourself?
I would say officials.
Okay, see
Because
that? Yeah. Nice little balance after that.
I mean, it's like you have to be fair, because it's like you get all the crap from everyone.
Yeah.
You know,
Real
if you
talk.
make a
Yeah,
mistake,
you're the only one with no team.
Yeah, it's like it's always
especially at grassroots level.
Yeah,
You're
because like as a coach, it's like you always have the support of the team, your players, your other coaches. You know, the referee doesn't. The referee goes there by itself, basically. You know, so I would say the officials.
Cool.
When it comes to refs, I'm very 50-50. I'm very.
That's
50-50.
good. Yeah, that's good. Especially coming from a coach. That's great. All right. Next question. How long is a coaching session with you, and how long does it take you to plan one?
It's an hour and a half. It depends. Like I usually tend to plan so I've got this like Excel spreadsheet. Since I like to plan things.
Yeah.
So I've got since the start of the season, everything we've done, like drill wise, warm ups, like everything is there. So it's like when I first started, it would take me longer to plan because it was new, which is normal. Like anything, when it's new, it just takes longer. But now it's like, because I know what I'm working on, I would say it takes me probably 2 hours, just because I go in detail with things.
Yeah, right.
And then it's and then especially planning for me is one of my favorite parts of coaching.
Okay, that's good.
I really like it, and sometimes it takes me way more than 2 hours because I just get lost in it.
Yeah.
So it's I see stuff, I'm like, oh, this is really cool. So even this is when I sit down just to plan and focus. But then outside of it, if I see little things oh, this is good. So it's I'm always saving stuff and drills as well.
Okay,
so my Instagram mainly, my saved stuff is just football. Just football. Just football. It's just when I go to my saving options, I'm like, oh my god, this is just football. But I'm like, okay, that's fine. So
and you're a coach, that's good. It's a good look.
So when I say it's about 2 hours, it's when I actually just sit down, okay, what's the actual plan for this week, basically. I would say about 2 hours.
Okay, cool. Lovely.
But it's always in my head, really.
Yeah, it's all you're there. Anytime, I hear that, definitely. It's always there.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Tells a story.
That was next.
Let me see.
Heading the ball. How do you feel about some wanting to ban it for under 18s and others fighting to ban it, period, because of fears of brain injuries later on in life? Well, how do you feel about that issue?
I mean, is there enough studies that prove in terms of later in life injuries? Is there enough
I'm not
studies
sure about
the
I'm not sure about the later in life ones, but I think there's enough for the under 16s. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, because
there's a real
I'll
movement
give
for
you two answers. Under 18, I would say yes, because they're still growing.
It's still good,
and the body is still developing. But once you're an adult, I think it should be fine.
Okay.
I see that the same way as I see fitness for children.
Okay.
It has to be very balanced. It's of course you want kids to be fit and work out, but of course you're not going to give them a barbell with 40 kg. Of course you're not. So it's finding that balance. So under 18, yes, I agree with it, but adults, not really.
Cool. Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's a adult, you should know what's happening right now, and it's up to you.
As an adult, you also know your medical history, because people have different medical history. So it's can someone that's got something, can they header it or not? If they got an illness or something, then okay, don't do it. Yeah. But if someone that is healthy, which is fine, why not? I would say.
Yeah, no.
But then I think it also depends on the ball. It's not just on the head; it's the actual contact and the ball. If the ball is too hard, of course you're gonna damage yourself, you know. But if it's just a normal one, you know, not too hard, then you should be fine.
I agree totally. All right, next one. Here we go. This one is a bit deep. Here we go. So, women's football and white shorts. White shorts show period leaks and also frequently are see-through when wet. What do you think about this issue? And do you guys have a white shorts issue at Grassroots?
Personally, I don't really mind myself, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
But I understand the reason why. Maybe because I grew up playing with the boys. I didn't care. It's like if I've got white shorts, if I've got like blue shorts, I'm gonna get them dirty anyway. So me personally, it doesn't really bother me. But I get the reason why, and with the reason to it, that was one of those things that I was like, oh, I've never thought of that.
Yeah,
you know.
As soon as I heard it, I was like, oh my god, duh.
So it does make sense. So I get it, and maybe more players will feel more comfortable too with it, like banning the whites. So I truly get why.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great answer. All right, next one. We've got 3 more left. Men manage in the WSL. Do you think or believe that women could manage in the Premier League, i.e. Emma Hayes managing the Chelsea men? Or if South London Guys was formed, would you put your hat in the ring?
I think you can. I think it should be fine, to be honest. If you've got men coaching the women, why can't you have women coaching the men?
There you go.
You know? I mean, I get why people might feel a little bit, you know, once again, like I always compare with PT as well, because it's quite similar. It's like a woman PTing a man and a woman PTing a woman. Of course, the woman is going to feel more comfortable with a woman, and a man also might want to have a man PT. So a man team might want to have a man coach, not because the coach doesn't know the skills or the drills and that, but maybe just because they feel comfortable. But personally, I think it will work.
Yeah. I think it could work, but it's just like in my mind, I could only think of like Emma Hayes. It can't just be any of them. I think like she's proven that I think she can handle it.
I think with experience, yes, to deal with that like stress, because at the end of the day it is quite stressful. So I think a woman coach that has like 10 years experience or something will manage better than a new coach, you know. So that's how I look at it.
No, I hear you. All right, next question. Tennis has mixed doubles. Do you think there's a place for mixed football tournaments, i.e. Reece and Lauren playing in the same team?
When I was younger, that was one of my like I always thought like, why not have mixed teams? Like that would be so cool and this and that. Why not?
What do you think would be the cons and pros? Like if one each. Like,
I think the pros, because men are more physical, you know, it would improve the women's game in my sense.
Right.
But then maybe some men might not feel as comfortable with that physical aspect because it's a woman.
Yeah.
So it's a bit.
Yeah. I keep thinking before, because it's like a little dream that I have. I can see like Miedemar and Saka in the same team. I'm like, that'd be a nice little game to watch. But I'm thinking the dark side of football where, you know, a challenge happens and then everyone gets in everyone's face. That won't be a good look. You know what I mean? It won't be a good look. And then at the same time, a guy like Van Dijk doesn't want to take out a woman, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I totally get that, because like you've seen that happening in referees. When women referee a men's game and the guy's right there, the internet goes crazy, for example.
It don't look good.
Personally, I think professional-wise, I think it would work. But I think in terms of grassroots level, I don't think it would.
Okay. As in, it would be more controlled higher up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Go down.
Especially with like injuries and all that as well. Especially like in women's game, like there's a lot. We all know it's like, you know, it's there. So it's like, if it happens, or like, I think it will be easier to manage than grassroots.
Cool. Lovely. All right. Last question in the block is, Oops. Is take me through your day as a coach. So game day, you wake up. Explain to me that you get from your house to the side of the pitch.
Okay.
Talk me
So
through that.
I do my pre-ready the day before.
Okay.
So I always have like my coaching board ready, my footballs, my cone, the bits. Everything is already next to the door, basically, ready to go
Ready
for
to
the
go?
next morning. Because I don't like, it might be weird because it's like, oh, but you've got the game, you need to know. I don't like looking at the like startup and all that stuff on the day, if that makes sense, just before I start the game. I like preparing it and planning it before, so until the day before, and then then I put the board in the bag and I just look at it again on the pitch.
Okay, so you don't look at it.
I don't know why. It's just a habit I've started, really, because I think if I'm always looking, oh, what if this changed? What if that changed? Because you can always be making changes.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I think changes are good, yes, but it's like if you're always doing a lot of changes, then you don't know if it's working or not.
Yeah. You want to be that tinker coach. Always.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like I tend to plan like starting 11 subs the day before, and I write it all down in my notes in my phone. Mm-hmm. And then on the day, I wake up, I eat all that stuff, and then when I go, I put my headphones on. Always, it's just my headphones, like some not really relaxing music, I must say, but like some quite upbeating music, like just to get me there. It's like, and then just before, when people start coming, that's when I'm like, okay, because I make a note of like what warm up I'm doing,
right?
Like the normal warm up, the drill, because the time is very limited as well. So it's like players get there at a certain time, and then they have to be by the pitch at this time to have time to do the warm up, to then have time for kickoff.
Is that your timetable set, or is it set by like the club?
No, so the kickoff time, it's set by the league,
right? And
then we usually meet 1 hour before kickoff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. In my head, I was thinking it's not going to be like 20 minutes before everyone's showing up.
No. It's 1 hour before.
Okay.
Because like things can go wrong. Things can go missing because it is grassroots. Like you need to check if everyone's got the kit, if all players have like gym pads, the boots, all that stuff. And that's another reason why I don't look at the starting 11, because it's like, okay, this is done. The planning is done. It's here, set. So if something goes wrong or if something doesn't go as planned, I'll be ready and not nervous because I haven't done this part.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Nice. All right, lovely. That was the last of that bit. Coming back for a one must go game. Here we go.
Tells a story, and every goal ignites a community. Welcome to Grassroots Gazette, from the ground up, where football finds its voice.
Lovely. All right, so we got 10 of these. You get 4 options and one must go. So first one is broadcasters. We got BBC, Sky, TNT, or ESPN. One must go.
TNT. I didn't really watch that, so.
TNT. All right. Next up,
Sky. I have to keep Sky. I grew up watching Sky.
It's just Sky there, isn't it? Yeah, it's one of them ones.
I can't take that one off.
All right, cool. Next, we got VAR, the fourth official, linesman, or the ref. One must go.
What's the first one?
VAR, VAR. I'll call it VAR.
VAR, linesman, ref.
And fourth official.
I'll say the fourth official.
Yeah, man. I don't even know what that person does.
You've got the cameras for a reason. Why did you need that person?
I think they're the subs, innit? That's a sub ref, man. They don't do nothing else. Jokers. Yeah. All right. Next up, we got, this is time. Well, no, this is prices. So TV subscription like Sky Plus, Sky, ticket prices, match day food prices, or football kit prices. One must be lowered, shall I say? One must go.
One must be low.
Yeah,
like low.
Got to bring one down, yeah, because they're all expensive.
Okay, so you said the Sky, watching, tickets, ticket
prices, food, match day food, and kits.
I'll say kit. Because kit is not just the shorts, the socks, and the t-shirt. There's way more. got shin pads, you've got, you know, if people hurt themselves, ankle supports, sprays, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll definitely say kit.
That's coach's thinking. See, that's a kit. Yeah, everyone just thinks it's just a.
No, it's not. It's not, because you've got the cones, you've got the nets, you've got the pitch height, you've got all that stuff, all that costs. So I'll say definitely kit.
Yeah, no, I get that. All right. Next up, what we got? Right. This is about game time. So injury time, extra time, penalties, or first goal wins. Which one must go?
What do you mean, like, must go, like?
As in, remove it from football.
Oh, okay. So you said injury.
Got injury time.
Yeah.
Got extra time, penalties, or first goal wins. I don't even know if they do that last one anymore.
What's that mean? Like,
I think that actually got taken out.
first goal wins. I'll check that out. Yeah.
Yeah. You know that instead of injury, that injury time, it would be injury time. No, sure. It would be extra time, but within that extra time, whoever scores first, game done.
Nah.
Yeah, they used to have that.
No way. Nah. You've got the time. It's set, you know.
It's set. Cool.
It's set.
All right, next up is some players. So we got Palmer, Chelsea, Saka, Arsenal, Ferguson, Brighton, and Foden, City. One must go.
I'll say the first one.
Palmer.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, some WSL ladies here. So we got Millie Bright, Sam Kerr, Lauren James, or Fran Kirby.
Oh my God. Oh my days. No way. Oh, that is hard.
I'm glad I got a good one for you.
Oh my days. No way. What? That's
great.
so hard. What? I love Millie. What's the last two?
Lauren James and Fran Kirby. If you can't get rid of one, put them in order for me. At least that.
I'll put Sam 4.
Sam 4th. Oh, shocked. I'm shocked at that. Go on.
Millie 3. And then I'll put first place. I'll put... What was the other two? Very well, I don't remember it.
It was Lauren James and Fran Kirby.
Yeah, I'll put Lauren James second and Kirby first.
Okay, lovely. All right, next one. We got Hugo.
You chose many Chelsea players as well.
I know. We got Hugo Felix, Rafa Silva, Di Maria, or Marcos Leonardo. If I said that right.
You chose them all Benfica players as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Needed to get.
I really like Rafa is one of my favorites, and Felix as well. I'll say Marcos. I'll take.
Only because I'm pushing you. You're having him, yeah? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Next one. We got Jordan Nobbs, Alicia Lehman, Jill Rue, and Chloe Lacasse.
What to take out?
Yeah, one must go. Nice superheroes there.
I'll say the third one.
Jill Rue, yeah?
Yeah.
Ah, there. She left Arsenal to go to Germany and then she come back and now she's a Man City. I don't care for that at all. All right, two more. We got Rashford, Martinelli, Son, and Sterling. One must go.
What's the second one?
Martinelli.
Yeah, I'll take Martinelli.
Take him out, yeah?
Yeah, take him out, yeah.
All right, last one. Anelka, Hasselbank, Drogba, Andrea Flo. Is that how you say his name? Flo? You know Flo.
I'll take Bank. Take him out.
Take him out. Take Hassel out.
Yeah.
All right. Lovely.
You can't put Anelka and Drogba there. I'll always keep them. Come on. Always keep them.
Lovely. All right. We've got one more block to do. We'll be back. We're going to talk the South London Laces.
World where passion meets the pitch. This is Grassroots Gazette, from the ground up, uncovering football's true spirit.
Okay, here we go. Number one question for the South London Laces. Here we go. What was it that made you decide to join the South London Laces? You joined as a player. Did you join as a player?
Yeah, as a player. Yeah. I mean, there's not a glamorous story, to be honest. So I joined them when I came back to live in London for uni.
Okay.
So it was just, so I contacted them just after the second lockdown. So
Okay.
it was in 2021, like at the beginning of the year. If I'm not wrong, I think it was about March. So it was quite towards the end of the season. And I messaged them, but I also messaged other clubs, and they were the only club that got back to me.
Okay. I was going to
So
say, were they your only local club? But
they're
they
actually
wasn't.
not that local from me. It takes me an hour and a half to get to training.
Okay.
So
But they were the only ones who got back to you.
They were the only ones that got back to me. So I was like, okay, I'll try them. You know.
Were they the first ones to get back to you, or the only ones to get back to you?
The only one.
Wow.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be.
It was meant to be. You know what I mean? It was meant to be. All right, next one. Which team is the one that is represented in the Great London Women's Football League? Because I know that you guys got more. It's not one team, isn't it? It's this
4.
team. Yeah. So which team is in that one?
I think that's the Sunday team, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's the table that I'll be. Because I went to the site. That's the table that I'll be looking at.
Yeah.
Finishing.
Did you see it in the FA website?
No, I saw it on the South London Laces website.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
there was 2 tables up there, but I think was there 2 tables? Hold on a minute. Let me actually show you so you can see what I'm talking about.
I'm sure it should be the Sunday team. I'm 100% sure it should be them.
Hold on a minute.
Great, because I'm very bad with names, to be honest. Like, it's like I know in terms of where things are, but in terms if you get me the exact name, I don't know, if I'm being honest. But I think it is Sunday. Hold
on, let me show you. Don't know if you can you see that? That one there. So I've got 2.
Yeah, that's Sunday. Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. And then there's that one. But that's
Superliga. Yeah.
Saying okay.
Sunday. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's the one that I'll be looking at.
Yeah,
so my next question was gonna be, where is it? Keep moving. Next question is finishing 4th better than when you finished last year? Because they're 4th on here, and I don't think Laura told me there's 2 games to go, but even if you win both of those, you still can't go above the first.
I think you're staying 4th, but I think last season it was about 4th as well. If I'm not sure, but I think this season was probably one of the best seasons they've had as well. So yeah, to be honest, I'm not really on top of the Sunday League this year. I'm more coaching, so my team. So, but I think it's been one of the best seasons so far. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so it went like, I think it was 9 or 10 games unbeaten as well.
Nice.
And they went to the quarterfinals of the cup as well. So it's been a good season for them, I'd say.
Lovely. Yeah. All right, cool. Tell me about the best player on your team. Who is it?
I can't pick one. Come on. I can't. I just can't.
All right, give me a top 3.
They've got different skills.
Who do I look out for? That's what I'm saying. No, like, if you were to tell me who's the best player for Benfica or the best player for Chelsea, you could tell me. But is it because it's your team you don't want to tell me? That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. That's fine.
No, because it's different. Like, some people are like, like if it's a penalty, we've got someone specific that will take the penalty. Okay. Because that's her strength. But then we've got a few people that they are good of like running down the wing. So they all combo together. So it's very difficult to pick just one.
Fair enough. All right. Next question. You have 11-a-side team and 5-a-side team. Do you get to train both? If not, do you want to?
No, because the 11-a-side is more structure. The 5-a-side, it's like whoever wants to go goes. Really,
it's more fun.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it is a league, and I used to play that league too last year.
All right,
which is very, very fun. But it's less serious, if that makes sense. So like, 5-a-side is like every week can be different people. So it's like you got a minimum of people that can play. So it's like if you go on time, you will play. If you don't, then next person comes, basically. So we don't really coach 5-a-side. Okay. We don't coach it.
It's really, it's a really fun thing.
It was just added for more game time, really.
Okay. That's good. Yeah. I see that. All right. Next up.
And to be honest, it's a good way for players to improve.
Yeah. get the ball around. You know what I mean? Move, get the blood pumping. Okay, next question is this this is your first team that you've coached?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, because I was going to ask if there's any others that you've coached.
No, just this one, yeah.
Okay, what are your goals for next season as a coach? What are your personal goals?
As a coach, ooh. I mean, definitely I have to raise my voice, you know, get that voice quite up, you know, because that's been the key thing this season in terms of me, I would say. For next season, it's like, because I know how the players are as individuals now and as a team, I think it's going to be easier to structure. So it's like, it's going to be easy to create goals, if that makes sense. Because like, until now, I've been really seeing how people play, where people feel more comfortable as well playing, where I think they play better, you know, because I've also made a few changes of like position wise, because some players might feel more comfortable in a particular position, but they might be better in a different area. So it's like, so I would say as a team, I think it'll be more technique and more tactics next season than this season, because this season I really wanted them to build a team spirit. Yeah. That was my main goal this season.
So like, this season was like foundation work, and then next season you start putting. I get that. Side question just made me think of it. Can you get players from the other teams, or is it set? Your players are your players. That team is that team. Team. Can you mix?
It will. I mean, it all depends, because there's like different leagues, so that we've got 3 different leagues.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if we're short in numbers, then we might.
Okay. But it's not something that you do on a regular.
Oh no. So we will only do it if we're short of numbers, or if we got like not much subs and things like that. If like certain player is playing, and we know they're hurt, so that only happens in like very occasions, really.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, for example, because the levels are, it's not really levels, but like the 3 leagues are different. So it's like, it wouldn't really be fair though, would it?
Okay, right. I understand. Yeah, no, I understand.
Because we have had that in the beginners league, people from Sunday playing against us. So
Scenes.
You know,
you spot it happening to you. Okay, yeah, that's good. At least you know it's happening. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Undercover job. All right. Next one. Back to the questions. Is what is one or some of your pet peeves as a coach, i.e., timekeeping, stuff like that?
Pet keep. What does that mean?
Stuff that like an ick. Stuff that annoys you, like
your
players talking back, or your players being late for training, or like little things that annoy you. Pet peeves.
I would say being late.
Being late.
When players late, I would say, because it's like training doesn't really. It's different, because people've got work and all that stuff. People got commitments,
mm-hmm.
But on a Saturday morning, for example, it's like, we need that time for the warm up. We need that hour has to be really like structured in my head, and it is all planned in my head. So when players are a little bit late, because like there's traffic, there's buses, we can't really count on them.
I know.
It does mess up some things on game days. So that's something I'll be working on as well. So going back to one of your questions, so it's like that I will be working on how can I improve that as well. Maybe have a little bit more time for them to come and still have that hour. So it's like that is something in terms of game wise that I want to get better as well.
Lovely. Okay, got 3 more questions in here. Here we go. So if the South London First Club came knocking, would you think about switching?
To what? Coaching or playing?
To coaching them.
Because
I heard they're your rivals. That's what I was told by Laura. She said they're the rivals.
Oh, what? South London Woman?
South London First. That's what they're called. That's what their name is on that.
South London
that
Woman.
league.
Is it the red one? The red team?
I don't know. I have no
I'll
idea.
never go to them. No way. No way.
Is that the Red team? I have no idea. I just see their name on the
I think
table.
No.
Same. And you know, because when I saw South London, I was like, it might be a sister club thing going on there.
No, it's not. No way. No.
All right. I know you couldn't say this for the players, but let me see if you can do this for the coaches. Who is the best coach at South London Laces, in your opinion?
I mean, I'll say M, because M's got a lot of experience and she's got a lot of knowledge. So, like, whenever I have any questions, I would always go to M.
Lovely.
She's like the right person to go to.
Cool. All right. Last question of the day. Money is no object. Where would you take your South London Laces for a warm winter training session?
Oh. I would really like to do like the US, because the US in women's football, throughout the years has grown so much. So I started watching football because of Marta from Brazil, which she's played there, and Alex Morgan.
I don't know that. I think I do know her.
Yeah, she played in Tottenham.
Yeah.
After she got pregnant. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I would definitely say that for women's football, the US, that would just be sick.
The US. Yeah. Well, it depends on where you if you go California, it'd definitely be warm there. So you go New York, it might be raining all day.
I mean, obviously it will all depend on what time of the year as well. I wouldn't want to go in December, for example. Because that's snowing, so...
Yeah. I thought you was going to say Portugal or, what's it called? Dubai and all them places there, you know what I mean? But no, I like that answer. That's a good...
No, because you said in terms of football.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
US.
You took it. Football. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Normally, they just pick a hot country. That's it. They don't care about the connection to football.
I mean, that's why I say it all depends on what's the purpose of the trip, what's the purpose of you going,
No, definitely. All right, that is the end. I'm going to leave you. Anything else that you want to say, anything you want to promote, I'm going to put you on, and when you're done, just give me a sign off, and then I'll just wrap it all up. So it's all you. There we go.
I mean, I've got a lot of stuff coming up at the moment. So, I've got injury stuff coming up, preventing injury stuff, a lot of my PT stuff as well. So I've got a podcast coming as well about injuries. So all that will be on my social media as well, on my website and all that. So, yeah.
Lovely. Appreciate you, Joe. Yeah. And I'll see you Thursday. You're going to be on the podcast, yeah?
Yes, I might be. Yeah.
Cool,
I'll check times and all that, even if I'm just on the on the hub.
Cool. I'll hit you up. Don't worry. All right.
Cool. Thank you. Cheers.
See you later.
See
ya. Don't forget to
bye.
like and subscribe, guys. Peace.
Yeah. Joining us on Grassroots Gazette. From the ground up. Remember, the spirit of football lives within us all. Until next time, keep the passion alive and the dreams soaring. This has been Grassroots Gazette. From the ground up.